We are kicking things off right now with the North Carolina Tar Heels facing a massive offseason shakeup as head coach Bill Belichick prepares for the 2026 college football season. We dive deep into the tight end room, examining the incredible upside and uncertainty surrounding players like Jelani Thurman, Texas transfer Jordan Washington, and Jackson Warren, and how these big human additions could completely reshape the offense for Chapel Hill.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we switch gears entirely and look at the incredible economic power of the Tar Heel state. We're talking record-breaking tourism spending for 2025, hitting a staggering $37.2 billion, and how this massive influx of visitors is fueling local jobs and saving North Carolina households significant amounts on state and local taxes, even amidst the recovery from Hurricane Helene. Turning to state economics, the job market in North Carolina is showing strong signs of recovery. We see the unemployment rate dipping down to 3.7% in March, with the state adding nearly 9,400 new jobs, driven by growth in sectors like trade, transportation, and manufacturing, signaling a solid economic rebound. And finally, a chilling look at digital danger. A North Carolina man pleaded guilty today after allegedly doxing a Supreme Court justice by posting their home address online and making terrifying threats. We explore the alarming ease with which sensitive information can be exposed and what this incident reveals about the real-world risks facing public officials. Stay with us for more breaking news. Noi Dung Kai Tight. North Carolina football is in a period of intense evaluation as the team finalizes its roster for the 2026 college football season, with 3 months remaining before kickoff in Dublin. Head coach Bill Belichick will be entering the season with approximately 50 new players, including over 30 freshmen and about 20 transfers, resulting in new faces at every position group. A key positive development is that the roster features more established players from the previous season than in the year prior, a factor crucial for developing chemistry. /N/, the tight end position, stands out as a focal point, having seen significant activity in the transfer portal, with 3 additions who possess the highest potential ceiling for the Tar Heels at that position in 2026, potentially being vital for a new offensive system. These new additions range in size from 6'4" to 6'8" and weigh between 242 and 264 pounds, signaling a focus on big, mobile athletes. /N/ Jelani Thurman, a transfer from Ohio State and a former top tight end recruit, is highlighted as having the most potential in this group due to his power, size, and athleticism, positioning him as a potential difference-maker. Similarly, Texas transfer Jordan Washington shares similar attributes. Jackson Warren also joins Chapel Hill after showing promise at Colorado State. /N/ offensive coordinator Bobby Petrina has assembled a group of tight ends offering both depth and upside to serve as security blankets for the starting quarterback. The departure of Jake Johnson, who was a reliable target last season, means the performance of the top 2 tight ends will be critical this upcoming season. /N/ only 2 tight ends are returning from last year, Deems May and Shammer Easter. The group is further bolstered by the addition of Carson Sneed, a 3-star recruit from Nashville, entering the 2026 recruiting class. /N/ NC tight end core presents a duality, high uncertainty coupled with significant upside. Thurman and Washington possess the physical tools and flashes to develop into future NFL players, while Warren remains an unknown quantity relative to the rest of the group, likely slotting in as one of the top 3 players at the position. These players' skill sets are expected to allow Petrino to implement heavier personnel packages and deploy a strong, physical running game, suggesting that the team is working to leverage these unknowns for potential offensive success this season. North Carolina has achieved a record-breaking $37.2 billion in tourist spending for the year 2025, according to a release from Governor Josh Stein's press office. This figure surpasses the previous record of $36.7 billion set in 2024, marking a 1.3% increase in visitor expenditure. Domestic travelers were the primary drivers of this success, contributing $36.1 billion to the total, while international visitor spending reached $1.1 billion, a decrease of 2.8% compared to 2024 levels. Furthermore, the tourism sector generated over $4.7 billion in federal, state, and local taxes in 2025. This visitor spending translated into significant financial benefits for residents, with North Carolina households saving an average of $605 on state and local taxes, equating to per capita savings of $244. Governor Stein highlighted the resilience of the tourism sector despite the challenges posed by Hurricane Helene. North Carolina remains a great place to visit from our beautiful shore to our breathtaking mountains, Stein stated, emphasizing that the record spending demonstrates a strong desire for visitors to experience the state, underscoring tourism's role in supporting jobs, sustaining small businesses, and advancing the economy. According to the press office, North Carolina ranks as the 7th most visited state by domestic travelers. North Carolina's labor market showed signs of cooling in March, with the state's unemployment rate dropping to 3.7%. This marks a slight decrease of 0.1 percentage point from the February figure, according to the latest state data released by ABC 11 Raleigh-Durham. Nationally, the unemployment rate also experienced a marginal decline, falling to 4.3%. The positive momentum in the state was driven by job creation, as the total non-farm employment increased by 9,400 positions, bringing the total employment figure to approximately 5.08 million. This reduction in unemployment corresponded to a drop of nearly 4,000 unemployed residents over the month. Sectoral analysis indicates that job gains were concentrated in key areas, specifically trade, transportation and utilities, manufacturing, and leisure and hospitality. Conversely, the government and information sectors reported small declines. Looking at the broader trend, North Carolina has added 44,500 jobs over the past year, successfully offsetting losses experienced in the manufacturing and information industries. County-level unemployment figures are scheduled for release on May 19. A North Carolina man has pleaded guilty to federal charges related to doxing a Supreme Court justice, posting their home address on a social media site, and issuing death threats. Prosecutors have not identified the specific Supreme Court justice involved in the incident. The case highlights the significant dangers public officials face from doxing and the ease with which sensitive personal information can be accessed online. This development follows reports that a hacking group known as the COM published personal data belonging to hundreds of government officials in October. The defendant, identified as Kyle Edwards, 59, allegedly posted the former home addresses and neighborhoods of 2 additional Supreme Court justices to the same platform. Furthermore, the Department of Justice stated that Edwards admitted to making inflammatory statements, including suggesting the justice should buy Kevlar robes and encouraging others to turn multiple justices into charcoal. The press release indicated that the social media account used by Edwards to post these threats was publicly accessible and attracted other users who also advocated for attacking the justice. Edwards now faces a potential maximum sentence of 5 years in prison. This case underscores growing concerns regarding digital privacy, surveillance technologies, and cybersecurity risks facing high-profile officials.